Hmm. Hmm. Where are we going next? Sapphire Avenue. Okay, down the steps. Okay, give you a letter. Okay. While I'm at it, let me bring up my. I actually got myself a retainer finally.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
had my character for so long. Or even close. Like you can level them up eventually, or do training and stuff on them. But
really?
it's for those
Sweet.
hardcore gamers. For the hardcore.
Hmm. I thought I sent my. I thought I had sent my retainer to go sell stuff previously, but guess not. Are you gonna have me just run back and forth between people in the same room again?
Can't see.
Yeah, this one should be voiced. Should not, I mean. Nope, didn't think it was. Is she another bunny? No, she's got a tail. I mean, I'm not saying bunnies can't have tails, but not a tail like that. Chamber rule. This voiced or not?
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Domar, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the Purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
I don't know if I trust Lolo Rito.
That's a
I don't know if I trust Lolo.
if you got a lot of feedback on that.
Yeah, I did. All good.
But yeah, that's a good scene.
It's yeah. We'll go yellow. That was a good team. That was a very good team. While I transit to the
you're
next.
Still muted.
Am I still muted? Oh, hold on. Yep. There we go. I forgot to unmute myself in Discord.
Yeah, and that's okay. I've been having audio problems all night, so I thought it was me. I was doing other checks.
Technical issues are fun, man.
Yeah, man. It's real. They're real, too.
Yep. So I heard that in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, you were not going to be able to play Red 13.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting. I wonder why they're only selecting certain people you can play then.
I do not know the answer to that one.
I would say keep that on standby as a maybe, because...
Yep. Yeah, that'll irritate a lot of people.
Also, because what I seen with Final Fantasy, how they did that, like some of the post stories that came after,
Mm-hmm.
and the styles of fighting. Like before, originally you couldn't play all 4 characters,
Mm-hmm.
but by the end of that, you could play all 4 characters plus another character. I won't spoil anything if people want to play that. Um, but I think they use that as the engine that they've been working with as kind of like a playtest for
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII. So they could potentially add those extra features, if you
Yeah.
will, or extra guest players or something like that. And because they're doing it episodic anyway.
Yep.
And so with that, that means they can add and make adjustments as they go.
Yep. Very,
And
very
how
true.
and how the fans react, essentially. Which might be another good reason why they're doing episodic. Because they can kind of weigh what the fans are to not and get a balance. Of course, you're always going to have someone that's going to be like, no, this is the original is so much better. This is crazy or whatever. But what game companies now do is they try to find that balance of people that can just, you're not ever going to make everyone happy, right? So you just got to find that balance to make the most people happy, so to speak. So,
It's not easy making people happy.
especially not these days. With the way, that's if you want to become a samurai.
Yep. I'm gonna save that for a little later.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with social media now and how gamers expect vendors or companies to be responsive to what they want.
Yep.
So it's very community based. Rise and Fall of the Gentleman. Oh, is it Hildebard? Oh, those are good series, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes, that one is fun. It's just goofy and fun.
I'll have to remember that.
Yep.
All right, you're in the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, it's one. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's more the goofy, silly side of Final Fantasy.
Okay.
But it's a nice break from the all the serious politics stuff like you're going through right now. Of the storyline.
There's some decent politicking on this one.
Oh yeah. And I think that's what you get pretty much up to Heaven's Ward. There's a lot of politics.
Interesting.
And that's why, see, some people love that. Like, personally, I like the politics. But there are a younger crowd that's kind of like, I don't care for that. Just give me dragons and dragoons and smashing things, which is fun too. And you do get that eventually.
I mean, I enjoy the politics because it allows you a little view into the inner workings of society there.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you'll get a lot of tidbits of each culture's the way they handle specifically the refugees.
Okay.
I think you go through all each country trying to see if someone will take in the refugees for now.
Oh wow.
I think the problem comes travel and stuff like that. You'll learn like, oh hey, we can't get them all to say Gridania because that's really far away, that kind of thing. So I don't remember all the details of it, but it's pretty good. But I know where they end up.
Avoid the spoilers.
Yeah.
For now, at least.
I wouldn't do that. It's too much. It's too good. Like, it's one of my favorite storylines. But of course, when you're invested in something for like 6 years, it's kind of hard not to.
That's an interesting mount.
Oh, cool. Yeah. He's super glowy too. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, my favorite mount in the game is one I'll probably never be able to get. Because it's super grindy and I'm too casual for it.
Which one?
That's all right.
Which one's that?
It's like a bird. It's
Oh,
a
really?
different type of bird. Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's the best boy bird, if you will.
Oh,
So
I think it's this way. Oh no, I gotta go over here.
and teleport. Oh, so this year I just now finished the. That's how long it takes me to read this stuff. I
Oh,
just now
really?
finished the the season. At least the first part. I didn't realize it gives you both. So it gives you the hairpiece and the monocle.
Oh, so I gotta go redo it then.
No, it gave it to you both at the beginning. You didn't have to pick.
I just couldn't find it.
Oh, really? Let me. Well, I'm in the middle of doing the second part, where you can pick whoever you want the kids to see.
I picked the Sultana.
Nice. Yeah, I'll go through. I'm a dork. I'll do all of them. There you go. Perfect. I'll reconsider just for now, so I can check. I'm pretty sure it gave you. Yeah, it gives you both. The Princess's Peach Corsage and the Seneschal's Monocle.
And that one I saw.
So yeah.
I mean, so the Corsage I have, and I just don't know where the monocle.
Did it put one by chance?
Ah, here we go. The Seneschal's monocle. That's where it is.
It puts it in your head inventory. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just. It was
it's
way up.
camouflaged.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's on second row.
Yep. There you go. Poof. Ooh. And of course, that's glamour stuff. So you just get one of those little glamour prisons, and you can pop that on. Cool.
Okay, so I believe it's this way. It's always fun when you're high enough level that you don't aggro anything.
Isn't it? No, when you can run through that. That has to be honest with you, my biggest complaint of BSO. When having to run back through certain areas again.
Oh, you could run right past them.
Yeah, but they still hit me hard enough to hurt me.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Because I run through stuff all the time there.
Gotcha.
I just put on an armor buff and I just run right through.
For like food?
Yep, just food.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I use the heck out of the food.
Or just use a skill that might buff your armor or something. Just
I'll do it later though. I need to log in and get my data.
Yeah, your daily.
Yep. You get like free animals or free pets or free horses.
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
depending on the month.
Yeah,
you get some really good stuff.
Amount, and I'm like, sure, yeah. Anyway, I need to log in anyway to do my daily mount stuff to like increase speed and cargo. The inventory slots. I've been doing inventory slots because I can't stand doing inventory mechanics all the time. So, but getting there, it's good.
Where is my character I gotta talk to?
Close.
There he is.
Yeah. So I don't know a lot about Paladin once you get the bar. So what does your bar do? Like, see how it says 30% or 30?
Yeah.
Like, what can you do with it yet, or can you do anything with it yet?
So
I
once it fills up is where I can use these skills like Sheltron, which blocks incoming attacks, Cover, which takes all damage intended for another party member. Um, and so far, that is all.
those are the two for now. Okay, cool.
Yep, those are it right now.
Cool. Don't. That's good. That's extra tanking stuff, basically.
Yep. Sheltron really helps a lot, especially dealing with as you're tanking and you're just getting hit hard.
Oh, for the tank busters.
Yep. It just
Oh,
blocks
right,
it just blocks all incoming attacks.
Gotcha. And how long does it last? Like a
About
few
10
seconds?
About 10 seconds.
Oh, dang, that's good. Holy crap. So basically, you got 10 seconds of immunity
Yeah, I believe it's 10. Let me double check.
when full. Yeah, that's.
Sorry, 4 seconds, which is still very good.
Which is still really good.
Yeah. But the other one is take all damage intended for another party member for 12 seconds. So if they start, hammering on your healer or somebody and just can't seem to get enmity off of them.
Aggro, yeah.
But
Wonder when that would be useful. I don't know on that one. Because even if you're with another tank.
Well, you know those dungeons where they'll randomly just target somebody else regardless
Oh,
of.
that's true.
Yeah.
Because technically you have no control over that.
That's right.
That's a good call, actually.
Yep.
Wow, yeah. I have never seen.
I think I lost you there, Savvy. Yep, might have lost him. Oh. Anyhow, I'm gonna stop here for the evening because it's for me. It's getting late, and I gotta get to work early in the morning.